Okay, hi, hello there world, hello there universe. My name is Brittany and welcome to my YouTube channel. So I'm just now leaving campus, but I felt very strongly guided to leave a message for myself, but I also feel very strongly guided to share it with whoever may need to hear it as well. And pardon the lighting change, guys, but we're just gonna have to roll with it. And yeah, I have just been getting a download today from up above. Maybe it's just like an affirmation that has been replaying over and over and over again in my head, and it is, thank you God for the gift of life. Thank you God for the gift of life. Thank you God for the gift of life. Literally, what a beautiful positive affirmation. Just what a beautiful reminder to tell yourself, whoever you are, whatever it is that you're going through. I think it's very important in moments of hardship that we remind ourselves to thank God for the gift of life, because life truly is just an experience. And it is not infinite. This human experience is going to end. It's finite, right? You at one point in time will no longer be able to flesh and bone exist here on earth. You at one point in time will no longer be able to enjoy things like your favorite movie, your favorite song, your favorite food. All of these things that make the human experience so divine and so unique. It's truly within all of those little things where magic exists in our daily experiences that we become so disconnected with and that we become so numbed to. It's hard for us sometimes to see the gratitude in the redundancy of life. And I think it's really important to just remind ourselves and to ground ourselves with that affirmation. Literally just thank you God for the gift of life. Thank you for the clear blue sky. Thank you for the sun that's shining down on me, giving me energy, giving me life. Thank you for the air that I'm breathing. Thank you for the breath of being. Literally just these little reminders that are so essential to your everyday life, that are just processes that are divinely orchestrated. Like, it's so insane. It's so grand, and yet we take these things for granted every single day if we don't actually tune into it and thank God, thank the sun, thank the air, thank the trees for producing oxygen and like intaking the carbon dioxide that we exhale and cleaning the air and giving us the fruit of life. Like, literally so many processes are happening around us in symbiosis in order for us to be able to experience what life actually is here as a human being on planet Earth. So that has been something programmed into my mind recently, and more specifically today. I literally wrote it like so many times on a little sticky note. I just had like sticky notes that I found in my backpack, but like I wrote it, thank you God for the gift of life. Thank you God for the gift of life. I have just been repeating it, and I have been feeling so just grateful, so happy, so grounded, so appreciative of all of the life forces that surround me. Even the little things, right? Like the little things that seem little but are actually really, really big things. Like, for instance, I recently moved back home with my parents, and I have been surrounded by my family so much. Like, before I moved back in with them, I was on my own for about a year and a half, and throughout that time I think I went to go visit my family maybe like a handful of times. I wasn't frequently seeing them, I wasn't frequently talking to them. I didn't really have the gift of conversation with them every single day. I didn't have the ability to wake up in the mornings and see my mother and hug her and talk to her and have her homemade meals. Like, it was all of these things. I didn't get the chance to like see my dad come home from work and like give him a hug and talk to him about his day. I didn't have the experience of seeing my little siblings grow and have them talk to me about what's going on in their lives and what they're studying and what exams they have coming up. And I didn't get to see my sister live her life and experience just like these cute little random hangouts that we do sometimes. And I have just been so much closer to my family, and oh my gosh, I am so grateful and appreciative that I have each and every single one of them. alive and healthy in my life, and I am just so grateful that I have the ability to see them and to talk to them and to hug them and to experience this life together, however brief it may be. Life is truly fleeting. It is. I think internally and within our soul, it's an eternal divine experience, but just like human consciousness to what we know here on this realm, it is a fact that one day our body is going to no longer be able to sustain itself, and we will transcend into whatever other dimension or whatever other divine experience is out there orchestrated for us. So in that sense, I think it's very important, if you do have people that you care about, if you have things that you care about, if you have hobbies that you care about, if you have music that you care about, if you have something that awakens your soul, it is so very important to just like relish in that experience and in that joy and really truly appreciate it for what it is, especially in moments of hardship, especially whenever you're going through things, whatever it may be, whether it's related to school or related to family or related to finances or related to love, related to your career, related to your success. Like, life can throw so many stressors at us, and it's normal for us to go into ebbs and flow of life. But I think whenever we are in those low moments, however low they may be, it's very important that we ground ourselves with the reminder, thank you, God, for the gift of life, because we blink into this world and then we blink out of it, and wow, isn't it just so wonderful that we are able to experience life and everything that comes with it, whether it's good, whether it's bad. Like, thank you so much. I am just so grateful, and I encourage you to say it with me as I repeat these affirmations out loud. Like, it really does something to my soul. It just it invigorates my spirit. It makes me feel so happy and joyful for life. And man, I'm just happy to be here. I don't know about y'all, but I'm happy to be here, and I encourage you to be happy to be here no matter what you're going through. You have the breath of life within you. The sun is shining down on you. The earth loves you. Mother Earth is literally nurturing our each and every step of our human experience. She is allowing us to breathe and to see the flowers blossom in the spring, and like, life just goes through so many cycles. Nature goes through so many cycles. Nature also goes through a dead season sometimes that our spirit also has to go through. And I think there's just like so much symbolism within nature and the way we can reflect on it as a human being and feel tuned into what that means for our spirit too. And man, I don't know, there's just something about the springtime, guys, that like, it literally brings me so much joy just being able to walk around campus, going from class to class. Usually it's about like a 10-15 minute walk for me to get from where I need to be to where I need to go and all of these things. And it's just like being able to look around and see the sun shining and feeling its rays beaming onto my skin and giving me warmth, feeling the breeze on my skin and seeing how it moves all of the little leaves on the beautiful trees that are blooming, and they're so luscious and green, and seeing all the little flowers that are blooming everywhere. Like, the air is sweet. Like, there's just so much life blossoming around. Honestly, like, when springtime started, I was going through a lot, and like even a little bit before that, I was having such a hard time. Life was really throwing a lot of things at me. I think it really took me to hit a low point in my life, like a low point, in order for me to be able to get to this point of just genuine love and appreciation for all of the things around me. And like, the way I got myself out of that rut was through gratitude. It was through experiencing and understanding that I meant to let go, and I meant to surrender the control that I was so desperately trying to have over my life processes, which were not going maybe in the way that I wanted or the way that I pictured. And I think it's really important whenever things are continuously going wrong in your life that you maybe sometimes just take a seat back and let life do what life needs to do in order to get you to where you need to be. Because sometimes we have this vision for ourselves and we put ourselves in certain situations with certain people in certain places, like all of these things that we think our human self needs in order to achieve maybe like success or all of these things that are just so earthly. And I think I was in that like hamster cycle of life. It's just like, oh my gosh, I need to go to school and I need to get good grades and I need to make a lot of money when I graduate. And it was just like this very like capitalistic hamster wheel that I was like running in and I was stuck in, and I was not able to see anything outside of that. Obviously, yes, those things are important in order for you to sustain your human life. And yes, it's important that you put care and attention to the things that you need to do in order for you to become whatever type of human being you want to be. But like, I just gave that too much importance, and it became a really unhealthy relationship that I had with my academics and that I had with just life in general. Like, it got to the point where like I was literally suicidal. Like, I did not want to be here anymore. I was not able to see the gift of life through that perspective. Oh my gosh, thank you, sun, for beaming on me. Oh, see, thank you for loving me. Thank you. That is so beautiful. Okay, let me try to fix the lighting a little bit. Sorry, it's kooky right now, but like the sun is literally radiating. She's beautiful. We love her. But yeah, I just was not able to see past any of my earthly stressors. And it got to the point where I literally had to lose it all in order for me to realize that I didn't really even lose to begin with. I just reinvented myself and I finally let go of that control, and life just so magically happened to sort itself out. And I am now at a much more stable, happier, divinely connected space in my life, which I have not been in a really, really long time. Like, I completely lost sense of this part of myself and what it meant to just enjoy life for the little things. I don't know, it's so crazy the amount of change that has happened within my soul and within my spirit and within my heart. And I just want you to know that like it's possible to reignite that spark for life. It really truly is. And I recommend that you just start focusing on the little things that make you happy, whether it be as small as putting on your favorite song and listening to it, or eating your favorite snack or sweet treat, or nourishing your body. I've even been starting to take care of my health in a lot more ways because I realized that like my body is a vessel and it's precious and it's important that I nurture it and I give it good foods. My favorite snack was hot fries for the longest time. Any birthday, if you would give me a bag of hot fries, I would literally love you forever. That was the case up until recently. Now I have not been able to actually eat and enjoy a hot fry because I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so bad for my body. And kind of the same with sugar. Like, I just don't enjoy it as much. I used to have the biggest sweet tooth, literally the biggest sweet tooth. I put a bunch of sugar in my coffee, and I don't even like to drink coffee anymore because something about the caffeine just feels really wrong with my body, and it elevates my nervous system to the point where I become very, very anxious and like I'm not operating in a stable capacity anymore. So it's just all of these little things. I've been taking sea moss. Like, just find something that sparks that joy for life. Take care of yourself. Really, truly take care of yourself. It's important to take care of this vessel that is sustaining your life here on earth. There's just so many things you can do to start to reignite that spark again. I even started reading. That's been really, really big for me when I was young. I don't know, what era was it of my life? I was maybe like 11, 12. Yeah, like around that time, 11, 12, 13. I was such a big bookworm and I completely lost sight of that. I remember for one Christmas when I was like in the 6th grade, I got like 3 books and I literally finished those books over the course of my winter break, which was maybe like a week long. I was just intaking knowledge and I was so happy to just be sitting with myself, reading, being disconnected from technology for a while. And I have started to embrace that again in my life. I have started to journal again. It's all of these little things that you can do that ground you. Find something that you did before in the past that invigorated your spirit. Think, okay, what did I enjoy as a child? Was it maybe a certain show, like reconnecting with old movies that you love to watch to bring back that childlike wonder within your spirit? And if you can't find something, maybe try something new. Challenge yourself to take on new things. If you haven't tried something, but you've really, really, really been wanting to do it and you have a call to do it, that call is within your soul and within your spirit for a reason. If you've been wanting to go to a dance class or like go to a pottery class, who knows what experiences you're gonna have when you actually let yourself go experience the things that you're called to do. Maybe you're gonna meet the love of your life there. Maybe you're gonna meet a new best friend. Maybe you're gonna connect with a mentor. Maybe you're gonna just hear a life lesson from somebody that you really, really needed to hear. Or maybe you're gonna just find that reconnection with your soul and with your spirit and with that spark of life again. So it's very important that you breathe and remember that it's going to be okay. Thank God for the gift of life and do things that nurture your soul within. I've even been spending a lot more time in nature. That one has been just really nice to me on days where, because mind you guys, like obviously I'm not always 100% like in this absolute flow state. I am human and I recognize that sometimes I still get sucked back into that hamster wheel of negative emotions. And when those things happen to me, it's important that I force myself to either get out of the house, stop doom scrolling, like go sit outside and spend some time in nature. My family recently bought a trampoline and I've just been literally laying on the trampoline and looking up at the sky, seeing all the clouds pass by, which is something I used to do when I was a kid a lot. And I completely forgot that I found absolute joy in just like watching the clouds pass by and trying to like see shapes in them. That's been so cute and so fun for me to reconnect with. Surround yourself with life. One thing I found that's really helpful for me is whenever I actually have a plan or a structure to my day and I have like a commitment to go out and do something, even on the days where I have to go to work, I have found that I usually end up feeling good about myself at the end of the day once I knew that I did something and that I was able to complete a task and help people and just connect with people, share conversation, share smiles, you know, all of these little things. I do find whenever I don't have structure to my day, so say I'm not going to school on a day and I also don't have work, if I don't have a plan set up for myself, I'm bed rotting. I am doom scrolling on my phone. I am just so connected to my screens, and that doesn't feed my soul. So therefore I start to feed into these negative loops and thought cycles, and my energy just begins to get dragged down. So yeah, it's very important that you show up for yourself and take care of yourself in any little way that you can, especially when you're going through hard times. I hope this video helps you. I hope it inspires you to just take your life back, realize you are in control. You have a lot more control than you think, and it all starts up here. Really, truly, it all starts up here, and it starts in here. Just try to feel that love in your soul and in your spirit and in your heart, and you will be so surprised on how you will begin to see your perspective of life transform. I really do hope wherever you are, whatever you're going through, that this message reaches your soul, it reaches your spirit, it helps you feel a bit more invigorated and a bit more positive about life, and know that whatever you're going through, you're going to be able to get through it. And I wish you peace, I wish you happiness, I wish you prosperity and abundance. And I'm gonna go now because I'm a little bit hungry and I need to drive home and it's like an hour away. So yeah, I wish you good health, happiness, love, prosperity, and I wish for you to get your spark back if you've lost it. And if you have it, I hope that it continues shining very, very brightly. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna go now. Bye guys, bye bye.